You spend hours scrolling, gaming, watching shows, doing things you don't even enjoy, but you can't stop. That's not a lack of self-control. And that misunderstanding is exactly why nothing you've tried has worked. So in this video, we are breaking down why stopping feels impossible and what actually works. I'm not an expert, I'm still figuring this out just like you. A quick definition so we're on the same page. These are behaviors you are not even enjoying. For example, scrolling when you feel terrible doing it, watching shows when you should be sleeping, gaming when you have important things to do. You want to stop, but you can't. So why can't you stop these specific behaviors? Here's what makes them different. They have no natural ending. Think about it. A book has a last page. When you finish a chapter, your brain gets a sense of completion. You close the book and you know you are done. A meal ends when you are full. Your body sends a signal. You stop eating. A movie ends. The story wraps up. The screen fades to black. It's over. A conversation wraps up. Someone says goodbye. You both leave. There is a clear end. Even work has natural stopping points. You finish the task, you close your laptop, the workday ends. These things have built-in stopping points. Your brain knows when you are done. And here's why that matters. Your brain is wired to seek completion. It wants to finish what it starts. When you get that completion signal, your brain releases a small feeling of satisfaction. Okay, done. Time to move on. That satisfaction is what lets you stop naturally without forcing yourself. But scrolling through social media, there is always one more post. You finish one, another one appears instantly. No completion, no satisfaction, just an endless stream. Gaming, there's always one more level. You beat one, the next one loads immediately. No pause. No moment to decide if you want to continue. Netflix autoplays the next episode before you even think about it. One episode ends, the next one starts immediately. YouTube recommends another video the second the current one ends. Sometimes it autoplays before you can react. These behaviors are designed to never stop. There is no last page, no natural end, no signal that says you are done. And without that signal, your brain never gets the satisfaction it's looking for. So it keeps going. Not because you are enjoying it, not because you want to, but because it's waiting for a signal that never comes. And here's what happens. You start scrolling to check something quick, just 5 minutes. But the moment you start, your brain shifts modes. It stops making decisions. It just consumes. One post leads to the next. One video suggests another. Your brain is looking for that natural ending, the completion signal, but it never finds it. So you keep going. This is why willpower doesn't work. You are not fighting your own lack of discipline. You are fighting against apps specifically designed to remove your brain's natural stopping signals. They've eliminated every natural endpoint on purpose because the longer you stay, the more valuable you are to them. But here's what most people miss when they try to fix this. There is one crucial step that determines whether this actually works or you just end up back in the loop. I'll show you exactly what this is. So if these behaviors have no natural ending, you have to create your own. Here's how. Step 1. Decide when you will stop before you start. Before you pick up your phone or open the app, decide when you are stopping. Not, I will stop when I feel like it. A specific point. I'm watching 2 episodes, then I'm done. I'm scrolling for 15 minutes, then putting my phone down. I'm playing until 9 p.m., then I'm stopping. Make the decision when your brain is clear, not when you're already in the loop. Step 2. Set a reminder. Your brain will forget once you are in the behavior. So set something external, a timer on your phone, an alarm across the room, something that interrupts the loop and reminds you to stop. Step 3. Make stopping easier than continuing. When your timer goes off, don't rely on willpower. Make the next action harder. Close the app completely. Turn off the TV and put the remote in another room. Log out so you'd have to log back in. The more friction you add to continuing, the easier it becomes to stop. Step 4. Plan what you are doing next. This is the most important step and it's the one most people skip. Here's why it matters. If you stop scrolling and have nothing else to do, you just start scrolling again. Your brain doesn't like empty space. When you create a stopping point, you are creating a void and your brain will automatically try to fill that void with something. If you don't give it direction, it defaults back to what's easiest, which is the exact behavior you are trying to stop. This is why you can close Instagram, stay at your home screen for 10 seconds, and then open Instagram again. You stopped, but you didn't redirect. So your brain just loops back. You need a specific next action plan before you even start. Not, I will do something productive. That's too vague. Your brain needs something concrete. After 2 episodes, I'm reading chapter 3 of my book. After scrolling for 15 minutes, I'm making dinner. After gaming until 9 p.m., I'm working on my project. The more specific, the better. And here's the key. Make sure it's something you actually want to do or need to do, not something that feels like punishment. If you tell yourself, after scrolling, I have to do homework, your brain will resist stopping, because stopping means moving towards something unpleasant. But if you say, after scrolling, I'm reading that book I've been excited about, stopping feels different. You are not ending something good. You are just moving to something else you value. This completely changes how stopping feels. You are not fighting yourself. You are just transitioning from one intentional activity to another. Now, even with this system, people still mess up in a few specific ways. Mistake 1, making vague stopping points. I'll stop when I'm tired. Doesn't work. I'll stop soon. Doesn't work. Your brain needs a clear, specific endpoint. 2 episodes, not a couple. 15 minutes, not a little while. 9 p.m., not later tonight. Vague equals easy to ignore. Specific equals hard to ignore. Mistake 2, not following through on the next thing. You plan to read after you stop scrolling, but when the time comes, you don't actually start reading. You just sit there and then you go back to scrolling. The next action only works if you actually do it. Treat it like it's just as important as the stopping point itself, because it is. Mistake 3, going back just to check. You stop, you do your next thing, everything is going fine. Then an hour later, let me just check one thing, and you are back in the loop. If you set a stopping point, stick to it until your next planned session. Just checking is how you break the system. The apps know this. That's why they send you notifications after you've been away. They are trying to pull you back in. Don't fall for it. Now, if you want to know how to do the hard things you know you should be doing, check out this video. Remember, the path is yours to walk, and as always, I'm in your corner rooting for you.